cooking sweet potato chips and it sounds like a Star Wars battle.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're gonna make a candle. And I know what you're thinking, a candle? How predictable. Nonetheless, we're going to make one. I've never made a candle before. Well, that's not true. I've done like candle dipping, like when you dip a wick in wax over and over and over again, it makes like a stick candle. And I have poured wax into a mold with a wick. So yes, I've done candle making, but I've never done this kind of candle making, where I've actually bought raw wax as well as fragrances to put in said candle. And for sure, one thing I've never done before is try to recreate one of my favorite candles, and that is Cost Plus World Market's linen and tobacco flower candle. This is, without a doubt, the best scented candle I've ever owned. Excuse me, I'm getting over a bug. This candle is gone, but I can still kind of smell it. It smells so good. Unfortunately, they don't make this candle anymore. It breaks my heart. I wanted to make this candle before they discontinued it anyway, just because I figured it would be a lot cheaper for me to do so. But now that it really has been discontinued, as far as I can tell, there is no better reason to try to recreate it. And it just smells so good. We're gonna try. Now this candle says linen and tobacco flower, crisp and fresh white cedar smolders with untamed burl wood. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we got tobacco, scent, as well as balsam and cedar, black linen and amber, and burgundy rose. And hopefully we can, whoa. GH5 sucks at autofocus. Seriously, what is it doing? Hopefully we can use these scents to recreate the original candle, smelling the scents that I bought. It's hard to tell. I've heard that when you smell them straight out of their bottle, they don't smell anything like what they smell like in the candle. But, we're just gonna play around with stuff. So what I've been reading, the general consensus is for every pound of wax, you wanna use 1 ounce of fragrance. But basically what I'm gonna do is melt the wax, and I'm using Joy Wax from Nature's Garden, candle making supplier basically. And I'll link to them below in the description. We'll see how this goes. I've never done this before, I'm not a professional, but I hope it works out. So people online generally say to melt the wax in a double boiler, get it up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, put whatever color that you're gonna put in at that point, and then let it cool to 170 degrees, add the fragrance, and then pour it once it hits 160 degrees, and then let it cool, I guess. And then somewhere in there, put the wick in, which I guess I might do that sooner than later, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's get to it. This holds 8.6 ounces of wax, so we're just gonna weigh out 8.6 ounces over here, and that's basically half a pound, so I'm gonna put in basically about half an ounce of fragrance. And to measure the fragrance, I'm gonna use this jigger. So I'm basically just gonna guesstimate how much is gonna be 8.6 ounces. Hey, pretty close. 0.6, perfect. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. This Joy Wax from Nature's Garden is really like creamy feeling, like really oily. It feels a lot like Crisco. All right, so we've got our double boiler here. I'm gonna get that started. And we're gonna put in 8.6 ounces of Joy Wax from Nature's Garden. Ugh, so oily. 91 degrees. Not there yet. This is the coloring I'm gonna use. Ow! Steam burn. This is the coloring I'm gonna use. It's very red and bloody looking. Let's get a better shot of that. It's kind of blocking the light. Can't really see it. Man, that really burned. You know, I'm realizing some of the wax is probably gonna stay in the bowl after I pour it, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I know I was being so perfect with my measurement, but I think I need a little extra just in case. I'm just gonna poke some holes in it, let the heat get in. You know, I didn't read anything specifically about how quickly to heat or how quickly to cool the wax in different steps of this process, so hopefully I'm not heating it up too fast. If you're supposed to heat it up really quickly, I'm doing great. All right, we're at 157, so we got a ways to go. 162. All right, 202. You can't even see that, but trust me, it says 202. So we're gonna turn that off. I'm gonna take just the tiniest little bit of our coloring here and mix it in. Actually, maybe we'll just put a couple drops in there. I didn't think about that. This is water-based food coloring. So that's my bad. That's not going to mix at all. But you know what, it's okay. The original candle wasn't colored at all, so maybe it's just fate. Put the bowl onto this towel so that when we pour it into our jar here, no water is gonna get in. The only water that's gonna get in is the water from the food coloring, which is water-based. As I just realized. Okay, I'm gonna move this so we don't get water in there. So now basically we're just waiting for this to cool to 170 degrees so that we can add the fragrance. So we're at 190 right now. It's gonna be a few minutes. 171. All right, we're gonna call that 170. We gotta take our little jigger of fragrance oils and I guess just dump them in here. Then just give it a little stir. Now I'm assuming that's gonna cool this thing down quite a bit, just right off the bat, so. It smells good. It doesn't smell very much at all like the candle we're trying to duplicate, but it does smell good. 160, so that's pouring temp. All right, we're gonna call that good. And I guess wait for that to cool a little bit more. And then once it gets to a point where it's sort of setting up, I think I'm gonna put the wick in. So if I put it in now, it might just float around. Yeah, just kind of going all over the place. Not sure how to get this wick to stay in. Have you ever made a candle before? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were. I have not, no. Sorry.
That's okay. I think they glued the wicks in to this candle. Like they glued them to the bottom. That seemed to work okay. Alright, I think this candle is done. Just gotta trim the wick. Like so. I think this candle is done.
Yeah?
I don't think it smells very much like the original.
Okay.
At all.
I'll be the judge of that.
It definitely doesn't.
Okay.
But I want to figure it out because it smells so good. But anyway.
What can I smell?
Well,
okay.
just smell it and see if it smells good at least.
Okay.
Because I think after you smell that, it's like.
What you should have done is blindfolded me and had me smell them.
You would have known right away, is all.
No, because I don't remember what that smells like. No, I just mean you should have blindfolded me and had me smell them both and say which one smells better.
Mmm.
Because maybe you did even better.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Oh, that was the one you made?
No, it was not.
Oh.
You were like, that smells great.
That was good. Wait, again.
This one?
Mm-hmm. That's good. You're right, it doesn't smell the same, but it smells Really good.
Now, I think I read it has to cure for a little bit.
Cure.
I don't know what
Like
that
meat?
does. Well, no, just cure, like, just sit without being lit or anything for a couple days.
A couple days?
But I'm gonna light it now just because
No,
we're making a
'cause
video.
No, that has to cure.
Well, it'll just be this little ring that melts that won't be cured, and then the rest will be cured.
Okay.
You know, so, anyway. Give it a second to start melting the wax.
This is exciting.
This whole video has been a lot of waiting.
I believe it.
Waiting for the wax to heat up, waiting for the wax to cool down,
Now we're waiting for the wax to melt.
melt again.
It's going. Things are happening. It smells really good, babe.
Well, thanks.
You did a really good job.
I think there's just some.
I mean, I see what you're getting at. This is certainly like a miraculous smell. It's such a good smell.
I think the problem is the actual tobacco scent that I got. Because when I smelled other tobacco-y candles that World Market sells, they all smell, you can tell which of these fragrances is the tobacco fragrance.
Is it important that I keep holding this?
And that's what I'm not getting out of here.
Or should I set it down?
Could set it down.
I mean, I can keep holding it.
But can you smell it?
Yeah, I mean,
A little bit. It
yeah.
just kind of smells like a candle.
It smells really good. You did great.
Well, thanks! You know what I didn't do great with? I don't have any more, but without thinking, I used some like red and
This
yellow.
is really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I had some red and yellow food coloring, but it didn't work because I didn't think about the fact that this is water based.
Why did you use food coloring?
Because I wanted to give it just a little orangey tint.
Ah. This is cool. Should we keep it going or should we? Don't cut yourself.
Just stab it.
Oh, there's a bug. Whoa! Dangerous.
This?
Probably.
What was this?
Who's cheese, guys? Look, he's like
He's evil.
"Ah."
It's like
He's totally evil.
Anyway, my sister gave me that.
Oh, it's reflecting. Well, anyway,
Anyway,
you can see his evilness.
yeah, face tracking is turned on the camera. What if it will track this face? No.
Smart than us.
Wow, I really sliced my
I'm
finger
so
there.
sorry. That's
okay.
violent.
They're gonna flag my
Gosh.
video for violence.
They are. YouTube is getting more strict, I've heard. I think it smells really stinking good.
I think I've been in the kitchen smelling scents for too long. Cause
Yeah,
it
you
just
have.
smells, just smells like a birthday candle to me right now.
No, it smells so good.
Thanks.
Your nose is lying.
Maybe if we blow
And I'm
it
here to
out.
tell you the truth.
Maybe if we blow it out, it'll smell.
Like smoke.
Well, maybe it at first.
Do you want me to blow it out? Or do you want to blow it out?
Same time.
1,
2.
Oh, wait, on 3 or after 3?
Wait, am I going on go or am I going on 3? On the go, that's after 3. Okay.
The go after 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. I really like the way smoke looks coming off a candle.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty
right after
cool.
you blow it out, it looks really cool. You should do a slow-mo video of just that.
It does smell pretty good.
It smells really
I think it's
good.
the cedar that I like.
Congratulations, Joel Cathey.
Thank you.
You did it.
Anyway, that was it. Candle. Done.
Do your is this the end of your video?
Yeah.
See ya. so like old timey like
That's what I was going
movie. Wait, no, but if you do that, were you moving your face around?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't.
Hardcore.
I wasn't. We both have to do
for. We have to
it.
go. We have to go. Wait. Let's wait. You got lip gloss on.
Yeah, now you do too.
Now I have beard oil.
Yeah.
Beard gloss.